What's up guys, how you doing today? Now this is my new video and today we are continuing Room Tour Part 2. So I thought let's start from the bottom for a bit, shall we? Now first on my list is Season 1 of Doctor Who. Now this is the newly released ones that the BBC released. I thought I would trade it in because the first Season 1 box that I had was completely massive. It was a TARDIS style one and it was literally taking up all my space, so I thought, you know what, it's a nice collectible version. Now, number 2 is Season 2 of Doctor Who on DVD. This has to be my favourite season of Doctor Who so far, I will say, mainly because it really got me into the series. And it was David Tennant's first series. It had Rose in. Rose was okay, she was good in it, but I personally love this season because it's one of my favourite childhood memories sort of seasons. Season 3 is next, and that is a really good season too. It brought the master back, John Sims. That's absolutely incredible. David Tennant's second season, and it's a fucking great season series in general. And next is complete Season 4. Now Season 4 was so hard to find, but it was worth it. Got it for 20 quid at HMV, and I love Season 4. It's probably my second favourite series in the Doctor Who modern era. Brilliant stories, Davros, Daleks, all the companions literally turning, and even as one of my favourite companions of all time, Donovan, that makes it even better. Next, the complete specials. Now, the specials, this is David Tennant ones before he regenerates. There's some good ones, unfortunately some do let you down, but it has the End of Time Part 1 or 2 in the Water on Mars, and the rest are good, but they're not on par with yours in my opinion there. Next is the complete 5th season. Now this is the Steelbook Blu-ray Matt Smith's first season as a Doctor, and it's probably my favourite of his. What can I say, it's a great season in general. It's not as good as David Tennant's, nowhere near, but it's got some good stories. Introduces Amy, who's okay. And what can I say, I do enjoy watching it, and as one of my favourite Matt Smith episodes on it, the 11th Hour. Next on the list is Season 6. Now, this season is probably my worst if I have to put it in a ranking order, mainly because of the plot. You know, they didn't really finish the plot in general. Stephen Moffat just did a big cop out with the wedding of a fucking song. Don't get me started. And some of the stories weren't great, but we had the Doctor's Wife, that was a great one. Matt Smith was great, and Arthur really did evolve as a character. Unfortunately, Amy wasn't great, but it had introduced one of the best Doctor Who villains in modern era, the Silence. And next is Season 7. Now, I don't know what to think about the season because it's got some good episodes, but they're not connected. You can watch them in any way, and in a way that's a nice callback to the classic era, but I don't know, it's not a favourite series. I'm saying it's Matt Smith's last. I'm quite disappointed with this one, but it brings back the Arsenal Wheels, an amazing villain from Patrick Troughton's era and John Pertwee's. And now Season 8. This is the newest season I have so far. I will be buying Season 9, but this is Peter Capaldi's first season, and I absolutely love him as the Doctor. Peter Capaldi does an amazing Doctor. He really does. He's different. And plus he's Scottish. That makes it even better. So I love that. So let's start with the classic era, shall we? Now first I have Pyramids of Mars, Centauran Experiments, The Hand of Fear, The Deadly Assassin, The City of Death, Terror of the Zygons, the Legacy Collection that has Shada and more than 30 years in the TARDIS, New Beginnings, which has Tom Baker's final 2 stories as the Doctor and the first story for Peter Davison. I have The Visitation, Frontiers, Resurrection of the Daleks, The Caves of Androzani, and The Twin Dilemma. Now, this is a very controversial episode, mainly because the Doctor strangled his companion in his first ever appearance. But keep on watching Colin Baker if you've seen some of him. He's not all bad, and he does start to grow on you, and in my opinion, he's a fantastic Doctor. I have the Mark of Rani. And newest to my collection is the 2 Doctors. Now back to Sylvester McCoy's era. A Delta and a Banana Man. I don't know if I said that wrong. If I did, then okay. I have Paradise Towers, Resurrection of the Daleks, Doctor Who the movie, Paul McGann's first appearance as the Doctor and only in TV form, apart from Night of the Doctor, the Master Collection, and Time of the Doctor, which is Matt Smith's regeneration story as the Doctor. We have The Beginnings. Now this has an unearthly child, the Daleks and the Edge of Destruction. This is the first 3 episodes of Doctor Who ever made, and I recommend watching these as these are absolute classics and they're absolutely amazing, with William Hartnell as the Doctor. We have the Aztecs, the Dalek invasion of Earth, the ending for Susan Foreman till she returns from the 8th Doctor audio. The 10th Planet, the first ever regeneration story and the first ever appearance of the Cybermen, which are they're absolutely creepy as fuck. Lost in Time. This is the missing episodes that we are currently looking for. Some have been found recently, but most of them haven't, which is really quite sad. We have the Invasion, the Moon Base. We have the Tomb of the Cybermen. They are amazing Patch Chatting Cybermen stories, absolutely incredible, and I recommend watching them. The newly found, not newly, it was found a year ago, Web of Fear, a fantastic London Underground story with a great intelligence. We have The Mind Robber, one of my all-time favourite Doctor Who stories with Patrick Troughton. And if it hasn't come across any more clear, I love Patrick Troughton Doctor. He's one of my second favourite Doctor. Also one hell of a weird episode. We have The Underwater Menace. This is newly released, Missing Underwater Menace. Unfortunately, 2 episodes have been missing, so they're basically images and sound what's been there, but the episode that has been found, they have released this amazing DVD, and it's an absolutely weird ass 60s Batman style story without the Batman aspect. And we also have Beneath the Surface box set. This has Doctor Who and the Silurians, the Sea Devils, and Warriors of the Deep. We have Inferno, a John Pertwee story. Again, absolute fantastic parallel Earth story way before David Tennant did it. You have Day of the Daleks, the Time Meddler, Sarah Jane's first appearance as the Doctor, Ambassadors of Death, the Unit Files, we have Invasion of the Dinosaurs and Android Invasion, and Genesis of the Daleks, one of the best Dalek stories you'll ever see. Now guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as me filming all this. Now I'm probably, for my next room tour video, going to be doing my DVD collection that's always been behind me, but I bet you've also been wondering what is actually inside it, so you're going to see. Now I'm not going to be doing that yet. I'm probably going to be putting a bit of a span, a bit of a time gap before them, so I can talk about small stuff as I have all things I do want to speak about right now. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. If you like this, subscribe. You know what, why not give a like? Because it really helps this channel quite a lot. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. See ya.